going on, the leg game viewers, man? Welcome to another edition of Darrian's Corner, and this week we're gonna go back to the defensive side of the ball, taking a look at this pick six from the Bills-Colts game from Sunday. I believe this was the 1 o'clock slate. So without wasting too much time, go ahead and get into the personnel right here for the Colts. So we're gonna have an 11 personnel set. First thing you're gonna see is that they're gonna be in a 3-by-1 trio, so that's gonna give you 1, 2, and 3 wide receivers to this side of the field. The number 3, for just a note, is actually the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. So he's going to be the 1 in 11 personnel, and then the other one is going to be the running back. Then, of course, you're going to have your backside receiver on this end here with your 5 offensive linemen and your 1 quarterback. Defensive personnel-wise, so what you're going to see is a 4-2-5 nickel set from the Bills. Kind of getting back into that regular set that we see a lot in this show. So you're going to have your 4 defensive linemen right here. 2 linebackers set right here off the ball. You're going to have your 2 high safeties right here. Then you're going to have 1 and 2 corners on the outside. And your nickel is obviously in the slot right here on the field side. So getting into the concept a little bit here. First thing you're going to see from the Colts is that you're going to get a curl route from your number 1. So he's going to come drive vertically, and then he's going to sit down right here. Our number 2 is going to run a vertical from the slot, or what we call a glance route, just a little variance, kind of like a seam. So you just give it like a little bit of a bend, kind of so you can put some pressure on that safety. Our number 3, Mo Alley Cox, he's going to give you a 5-yard out here. Basically, what the design of this play is to pull this corner up and then to pull this safety out, and then so we can try to go ahead and just get one hit right up here in the middle. Defensively, what you're going to get as a counter to this is you're going to get a fake cover 2 man 3 blitz. So I'll show you guys what that looks in a minute. So first thing you're going to see is that you get a 4-man pressure from your defensive line. And then what we're showing from our defense is going to be cover 2 man. So the first thing you'll see is that our corners are locked out right here on our number 1s. You're going to have your 2 safeties sitting back right here in a 2 high shell. And then you're going to have this linebacker right here is actually going to be manned out on number 3. And then you're going to have this linebacker right here is actually going to be manned on your tailback. So that's the look that they're showing Joe Flacco. That's not the actual coverage that they're going to run, however. So let me move up the clip a little bit. And I'll show you guys how they actually rolled into their cover 3 shell. So at the snap, their linebacker is going to bluff blitz right here. Then he's going to drop back into coverage. Again, so that's going to still keep us right here. Man coverage, man coverage, man coverage. But what we're going to get is our free safety actually coming down for a blitz off the edge right here. And what you can see now, so let me get that up out your way, is that we're actually going to be in cover 3. So what we're going to get out of our cover 3 is single high right here in the middle of the field, deep third on your outside, deep third on your outside here. And so now what our backers are going to do is curl to flat, middle read here from the second backer, and then so you're going to get another curl to flat here. Now, the caveat in this cover 3 is that they're actually playing cover 3 match. So instead of just randomly spot dropping to these zones, what they're actually going to do is they're going to match routes. So what they end up doing is, matter of fact, let me clear this mark out so we can get the routes back up for y'all. What they ended up doing is double teaming this glance route here. And then so they actually had the linebacker come out on the out route. So what Joe Flacco thought was going to happen was that 7 was going to sit here and actually try to rob the out route as far as I'm trying to jump it for the pick 6. Where the pick 6 actually ends up happening is 7 drops back for the glance, and then the safety's over the top, and then 7's right underneath. So let's go ahead and get that rolling for y'all, and then we can see kind of how that plays out a little bit. So as you can see, Flacco is looking for 7 to drop right on that out in the flat there. And he just doesn't. He either, see, now this is where I'm torn at. He either doesn't see him here in this window, or he thinks he's going to drop here. Now, I'm still going to stick with the fact that he's robbing this glance route because of the coverage. Because like I said, they are in cover 3 match. And he knows he has help to this inside right here as far as, here, let me go ahead and get this screen out your way. So we're playing cover 3 match right against the concept. He knows that since he has a man out here and a man here, he has help both ways. So he has a little bit of wiggle room to go ahead and jump this glance. This linebacker here, like I said, he's going to run out with the out route given the coverage principles of match. Even though he's in a middle read, he's still going to run with this because he gets no other threat, right? So that gives your number 2, the nickel, the leeway to go ahead and jump this glance route, which is actually causes the pick 6 here. So let me go ahead and get that running one more time. And then boom, right there, right down the side. Now on the return, one key factor right there. That's a great block by this DB to go ahead and actually give him this sideline and go ahead and get to the end zone for the touchdown. And I think Jonathan Taylor actually should have took a better angle because he could have beat him over the top right here instead of trying to get underneath of this block right there. Last, I don't know if he's actually going to beat him speed-wise, but I just feel like that's not the right angle to take right there, trying to come back underneath. So, like I said, good play by the Bills. So let's go ahead and get to this rear end so we can see kind of what Flacco was seeing on his end. So on the rear view, kind of get a look at what Flacco was saying. Like you said, you got your four-man rush. Your safety's going to come down off this end here. Jonathan Taylor's obviously going to check into the pass pro. And then so when you run the clip here, right, you see Flacco dropping back. He's reading that coverage. So he sees the out route. And I'm wondering if he sees this break, like this breaking motion. And he got a timer going on from my pocket. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I wonder if he's seeing this breaking motion here and thinking, okay, I've got the glance route coming up the side between where the free safety is, right there. Because there is a slight little window right between where this safety is and where he ends up throwing the ball. And that could be, like I said, because he doesn't see him here jumping into this window. But I'm going to stick with that. It was a great play with him robbing that. So like I said, that's just a little bit of breakdown of how the NFL defenses tend to kind of roll coverages with blitzes and whatnot, show cover 2, and then trade into cover 3. And you can even fool a 40-year-old quarterback like Joe Flacco, who's literally seen every single coverage that you can run in football. So thank y'all again for tuning in, man. It's been another episode of Darrian's Corner, man. I'll see y'all again next week.